Hi, I'm Cessy Galguerra and I design for health. Based in Manila, I'm currently completing my bachelor's degree in fine arts, majoring in information design at Ateneo de Manila University. I worked creative and design jobs in different organizations, from branding to campaign design to production design and advanced graphic design. I am currently involved in projects with Project Laan, a non-government organization that uses research and design aiming to make health more accessible to Filipinos, especially those who are most vulnerable. As a creative, I specialize in advocacy communication, art direction, and graphic design. I'm going to be sharing with you some of my work. In August of 2016, I directed a public health advocacy campaign that highlighted the interdisciplinarity of public health. For example, I'm a designer and I'm a public health advocate. Math enthusiast, historian, teacher, researcher, writer, doctor. Anyone can advocate for health. I spearheaded this project from conceptualization to execution, leading a team of designers and photographers, as well as participating students and teachers from the university. This advocacy campaign led students, instructors, and professors from different fields to join the non-government organization I am part of. In the year I was Vice President for Communication Design at Project Laan, I wanted to equip our members to be able to talk about what we do and who for. So, I designed ProjectLaan.org as a tool for members to be able to pitch the organization to their families and friends who could potentially help us out by volunteering, donating, or supporting our health education initiatives. I also aided in the copywriting of the site's content. To raise funds and further communicate our advocacy, I designed some merchandise for our NGO. Here you can see some of them. As well as promotional material for the shop that sold the products. In March 2017, I designed all collaterals and led the social media coverage for a Universal Health Coverage Summit that brought together students, doctors, public health professionals, the Department of Health, the World Health Organization, to discourse about the state of public health and universal health coverage in the Philippines. Lastly, here's a project I'm very much proud of. I'll walk you through the process of how we created it. Along with two other designers, I designed a phone application that responded to the question, how might we help students with anxiety cope with their condition? In order to empathize with our stakeholders, my teammates and I conducted interviews and focus group discussion. From our empathy findings, we found that there's a wide array of stimuli that trigger students' anxiety. They can be social cues, medical conditions, work and time pressure, and pressure from academics. We chose to address anxiety by looking at these key areas. First, we're looking at work and time pressure. Second, academic pressure. Episodes of anxiety have many different triggers. A trigger we found relevant related to the workload accumulated by students. For this project, our chosen point of view then became anxiety from an accumulation of tasks. While our project cannot answer to all the various causes of anxiety, it offers a solution for college students whose anxiety is triggered by an accumulation of things to do. And so, we created One at a Time. One at a Time is an app-based task manager concept that caters to the needs of university students who get anxiety from being overwhelmed with a lot of things to do. What One at a Time does is it helps users break down projects into smaller chunks of tasks and into more manageable subtasks. What makes it different from other productivity apps is that it is adapted for the complexities of the work university students do, be it for academics or org work. A special feature lets the user hold the heart icon on the screen to see a motion graphic that helps him or her pace your breathing in times of anxiety or panic. All these features are drawn from the very specific insights we've gathered from our stakeholders, their experiences, and how they've responded to this kind of anxiety. Those are just some of the previous work I've done, and you may see more of my projects in my portfolio. I hope that you were able to get a grasp of my advocacy of health for all, the kind of work that I do, advocacy communication, art direction, and graphic design, as well as get a glimpse of the design process behind my work. Again, I'm Cessy Galguerra and I design for health.